let me introduce a friend that is an actor, a comedian. I guess he's got other... At one time, he was a ventriloquist of all things. And I thought it'd be interesting if we had him stop by and you could pepper him with a few questions. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Stu Gilliam. Nice to have you here, Stu. You worked in this studio before.
Yeah, we used to do Funny You Should Ask here.
Is there any... You've been in acting series and comedy series. You've done a raft of game shows in your life. Is there anything you haven't done?
I've never been a continent or a lady.
I'm sorry I asked. He told me once that your dad packed your bags, bought you a suit, and sent you off on the road. What was the object of all of that?
Well, it was 2 suits that he bought me, and I got my first professional job when I was 15. I had started goofing off in school already, and they already knew that I was going to be in show business. So the old man bought me a couple of suits and a suitcase, and gave me God's blessings and sent me off to chase after my career.
Is he happy with the way things turned out?
Why, certainly. I bought him a house and a new Rolls Royce.
He has never forgotten it. You know, I've noticed one thing in the acting roles that you do. You get a lot of roles that are not traditional black roles. Now, is that because you're you? Or are you an exceptionally good actor? Or to what do you attribute it?
Well, I think it's partly my particular agent was a choice that I made, that I left the major agencies and went to a special interest agent. And because partly of my ability to be kind of a chameleon and to be able to do things with an attitude that would have permit me, things that, we did a Disney thing that was written, a guy next door, well, they didn't have to become involved with a girlfriend, they didn't have to recast the whole show. They said, well, we need a funny guy, and it didn't dawn on anybody that the guy could have been Chinese or anything. And my particular agent looked and said, well, hey, Stu can do this. And
you got the job.
I got the job.
This man does voices. He has a strange sense of humor. I want to start this off with, we're going to take shots of you in the audience. What do you call us? Some sort of a cartoon thing?
I just call it living cartoons. It's kind of like I mess around and just put captions under cartoons.
So if I show you the picture of one of our friends in the audience, you'll say what? What's going on in their mind? Or give us some...
whatever's going on in their minds or what looks like might be transpiring or something. You know.
With this audience, this could be very dangerous now. All right, pop up the first shot. There's one for you.
So, God, if Mom ever finds out I put that bra on.
On your mark, get set, cut.
Uh-oh. I don't think I can say out loud what she's got on.
All right, give me some men, guys. Let me see what he does with a man.
Now, this brother is really going to shoot me down.
Is that his thought or yours?
No, that was his, because that's the first thing he did. He was covering up his mouth. He said, I hope he don't say nothing about me.
Now, let me see the lady again. What happened to that lady we had a minute ago? There she is.
Oh, there she is. She says, oh, my gracious, it tickles.
All right, now we'll go for some questions. Somebody, who had a question here? The lady over here?
Do you know Red Fox?
Do you know Red Fox?
Yes, I think that Red is primarily instrumental for my becoming a comic. I started out as a ventriloquist. He taught me about funny attitude. First of all, you have to have an attitude. I was just a nice little guy, you know. I liked everybody. And he said, you got to be mad with somebody, and you've got to offend somebody when you do comedy. So he taught me a great deal about that. I don't think that I would have ever become a comic had it not been for Red Fox.
We're going to jump to the other side here. The lady in the red with the beret.
What was your most embarrassing moment on stage?
Most embarrassing. Steady now.
I have a very bad habit. Whenever I work, I wear tailored clothes. And usually I wear athletic supporter rather than underwear. Now, for those of you that know, athletic supporters have no back. They're just 2 straps that go across the back. And I was doing a piece with the band, and I turned around to cue the band, and I raised both arms, and the pants split wide open right in the back center.
And there you were. All right, let me see who we got over here. The lady tentatively raising her hand, the blonde-haired gal.
Sing and dance?
Do you sing and dance?
No, I don't do either one, although I just starred in a Broadway musical. I don't sing or dance. I look great sitting in a chair, but the minute I have to get on my feet, it's all over.
What was the role you played on Broadway?
I created the role of the Scarecrow in the show The Whiz, which was a lot of fun.
I was lucky enough to see the show, but you had already left. Is there anything left in your career that you haven't done that you would like to do?
I think that I would like to create my own television series, and I would like to become involved in motion pictures as well. I think I'd like to become somewhat of a Black Walt Disney. I'd like to do that type of family entertainment films.
I wish you the very best.